Hey guys, welcome to the Catway. So in this video, we are going to solve a LRDI set based on roots and network. So before I begin, I would like to thank all the people who have joined us, and our Facebook group link is there in the description below. Now let's roll in for the video. So the question says that 6 cities A through F are connected by certain two-way roads such that any of the 6 cities can be reached from any of the other cities. So that means each and every city is going to be connected by at least one city, either directly or after passing through some of the other cities. The following table provides partial information about the minimum number of cities that one must pass through when traveling between any pair of cities. So that means the table reads like, see, A and B, there is given one city is there. So that means in going from A to B, one has to pass through one more city. Okay, one city he has to pass through. Similarly, in going from A to C, the person has to pass through two cities. Okay, so person will pass through two cities and then will reach C. Acha, these are the minimum number of cities required. It can be more than that. It can be a case that via another route there are three cities. It can be the case, but compulsorily there will be two cities between A and C. It is compulsory that there is one city between A and B. It can be more than one city. It can be through other route. It can be two cities. Okay, but the shortest distance will be via one city only. Okay, so this is how the table reads like. Now let us solve this. Let us solve the set. So it has been given that between A and B there is one city. That means A and B are not connected. Between A and C, two cities, A and C are not connected. A and D, one city, A and D is not connected. A and F, one city, A and F are not connected. Now with E we haven't been given any information, but we know that every city is connected to at least one city. Now A is not connected to B, D, F and C. Okay, sorry guys. B, C, F and D. A is not connected to these four of them. So that means A has to connect to E at any cost. Okay. So let's connect. We have a first route where A is connected to E. Okay. After that, we know that the distance between A and B is one city. So that city is definitely going to be E. So that means B is connected to E. Sorry guys. B is connected to E. After that, we know between A and D there is one city. So D is also going to be connected with E, because there has to be only one city, and that city can be E. Between A and F also there is only one city, so that means that city is also going to be E. Okay, so this much is clear. Acha, now we have C, which is two cities away from A. That means C is going to be connected to any one of these cities. We have to find out which city is going to be that. Between B and C, you can see there are two cities in between. So C cannot be connected to B. Okay. Similarly, between C and D, you can see there is one city. So that means C cannot be connected to D also, because then there will be zero cities in between. That means C is definitely going to be connected to F. Okay. Now, if C is connected to F, let's see what will happen. Acha, there is one more thing, that between B and D there is no city has been given. So that means B and D will be directly connected. Okay, between B and C there are two cities. Okay, you can check it here. B and C, there are two cities, B and C. So if there are two cities between B and C, then C, from C a person can go to F, and from F, if that person can go to E, then that is one case in which there are two cities. Okay, so this is clear. Now let us check if there is any other case in which any city is connected to anyone. Okay, between okay, so we have A and B at a distance of one city, A and D at a distance of one city, A and C we have at a distance of two cities, A and F we have a distance of one city. Then we have B to C, two cities, B to C there are two cities. Also, in going from B to D there are zero cities, and C to D there is one city. Okay, between C to D there is going to be one city. If C goes from F, goes to F and then goes to E and then to D, there are going to be two cities in between. But that is not the case. We have only one city in between. So to whichever city C is connected, D will be connected to that city, so that there is only one city between C and D. So now we have our final network diagram. Okay, now we can go ahead and solve our questions. So the first question is that which of the following pairs of cities are directly connected? Talking about E and C, they are not connected. D and F, they are connected. B and D, they are connected. So our option will be option number second case and third case. Okay, so this is your OA. Coming to the second question, in how many ways can a person travel from C to D without passing through any city twice? C to D. So from C he can go to F. Okay. From F he can go to D. From F he can go to E, and from C he can go to F and then again go to E. From E he has the possibility of going to B. Okay, he has the possibility of going to B, and he has the possibility of directly going to D. So that means there are going to be 3 cases in which a person can travel from C to D. Okay, so the total number of ways are going to be 3. Coming to the third question, in how many ways can a person travel from A through C without passing through any city twice? So A to C we are talking about. So a person can go from A to E. After going from A to E, he can go to B, or he can go to D, or he can go to F. Okay. After this, he can from B he can go to D, then to F, then to C. Okay. He's talking about C, na? A and C. Huh? C. Then from D he can go to F, and then he can go to C, or he can go directly from F to C. So these are the 3 cases which are possible. So the correct answer for the third question will be, in how many ways can a person travel from A to C? It will be 3 ways. Okay. So that's your correct answer. So I hope you have understood this set, guys. Thanks for watching the video.